Good morning, everybody. I actually woke up late. Let's mute, 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 mute. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. I'm awake now. Good morning, Miss Kayak. How are you? Hey, Tuber Chat. Good morning. Let me get over here to StreamYard. Morning, Tiffany. Oh, shoot. Hang on. Okay. There we go. Look, I've got ads playing on my channel here. I'm trying to stream. Okay, there we go. Oh, hey, Randy. Good morning. Oh, come on. I am not awake this morning. All right. Who else we got in here? Oh, let me see if Nightbot is awake today. I'm not awake. Let's see. There we go. Okay, Nightbot's up. All right. So if you want to drop your link, go ahead and type in woman. Oh, I was going to say who you are, Scotty the Hottie. Okay. Well, you change your name there from Lone Cross. All right. I was wondering. I seen you somewhere. Somebody's live, and I was like, "Who is Scotty the Hottie?" That's pretty cool. Hey, Jerry. Hang on a second. I can't see here. I like woke up so late today. I'm a night owl. I'm not an early morning person. Just sometimes. So good morning, everybody. What's going on today? We're supposed to have thunderstorms, but I'm not sure if that's going to happen. Dan, hey, what's up, stranger? How's everybody doing this morning? Oops. What the heck do I got here? What did I got? Delete. All right, there we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's where I saw you. Susan's live yesterday here. Her 1K celebration. I think I'm gonna have mine in August. Um, hey Thorkin, welcome in. You guys type woman in the chat to make sure Nightbot is awake here. Why you change your name, Scotty? Scotty the Hottie. That's original. Good to see you. Anybody want to come up on the panel or stream the live to your panel? I think you have the option up there in StreamYard. There we go. Tiffany, did you have a premiere this morning, 7 o'clock, or what is it tomorrow morning? Night Boy's working. Yeah, I'm not sure if I missed it. I had you listed under my premieres to watch, but I don't know if it was this morning. Hey, Ashu, I seen your shout out from Dave and Kathy. Oh, tomorrow morning. Okay. Yeah, that's kind of early, Tiffany. Hey, Tina, welcome in. Yeah, 7 o'clock's kind of early. Why don't you make it like 11 or noon? Yeah, yeah. Well, congratulations, Ashu. Good for you. Hey, you guys want to drop your link? Just type "woman" in the chat. Let me go hit my banner here. Okay, there we go. All right, there's the banner. Okay. All righty, we're ready. We're ready now. I got coffee on order. So it's my I got like 10 beans left. And I miss you too last night, Tuber. I think I slept for like 14 hours. I do that all the time. I usually will have days where up well, from working and staying up, catching up with videos, and then I have a day where I'm like sleep for 14 hours. Hey Mona, what's up? Thanks for the shout out the other day, Mona. I haven't I don't get on my laptop too much on YouTube. I'm always like on my mobile. So sometimes I see the videos, um, but I don't see like the notifications on it, or the mentions. And then I have to go into comments. Sometimes I see comments are being held for like the most dumbest thing. I don't know why they do that. If you use the symbol or something in there, boy, that coffee tastes good this morning. You're gonna do some homework, okay? Get your homework done. I'm not sure what time. I think it's the evening time for you. I think it's your evening. Well, thanks for coming in, Aishu. Get your homework done. I got some shout out to do. I got some stickers that came in. So, and Miss Kayak, I got your stickers. Two of them. Two different ones. They're cool. Cool stickers. I gotta go to Staples and get another sticker board because mine is full. And Dan, I got yours. It is safe and sound. It's nowhere near liquid. So pretty much I gotta go grocery shopping after this. If you guys get a chance, um, this evening after your premiere, Miss Kayak, I'll be on Jason Just Keto his live tonight. So just talking about keto and how it works for me. So yeah, I was on it for 2 years and I felt so good. And then I went off of it for almost a year and then I feel really horrible. And that's because like everybody in the family is uh carb fanatics. Um so I don't yeah, it's after you, Miss Kayak. I couldn't miss your premiere. Definitely. If you guys get a chance, Miss Kayak, if you want to go ahead and put up your your other channel that has all your content on it, that'd be cool. So you guys got to check out Miss Kayak. She gets probably I can't even keep up for the chat, like 100 people in there. Hey Pete, hey Rita, good morning, good morning. You got your coffee? Good. I got my coffee. Yummy coffee. My French press is about had it though. Need some filters for it. Wanted to see if Kitty snuck her way down here. So and doing much of everything, nothing else. Took my mom to Dunkirk, New York. It has the. I'm not sure anybody's familiar. I know Tuber Chat's familiar with that part of New York, and she likes these curly fries. What I do is I bring my keto hamburger bun and my keto hot dog bun, and I'll just buy the meat and make my own sandwich, and try to stay away from the fried dough and the curly fries. Hey, Bud Files. Good morning. There you guys go. So click on that premiere Miss Kayak put in there. And if you guys have any premieres that's coming up, go ahead and put it in the chat. I don't mind. So people can check you out. Or you could type woman in and that'll drop your link. Hey T Han 41 Homestead, good morning. So yeah, happy belated 4th, everybody. I pretty much just I had to work the day before and I was like so exhausted. It's like everybody wanted to come shopping, get stuff. I've just been working on my little Charlie Brown garden. I don't know if anybody have watched that video, but I had got a pack of seeds that were clearly labeled. Oh, it's upside down. Clearly labeled rosemary. So I planted them in a little raised garden. So I'm watching this stuff, and at first I'm getting nothing for about 3 weeks, not even a little bud. Then all of a sudden, I'm watching this thing grow. I'm thinking, that's the weirdest rosemary I've ever seen. So I'm like, that's not rosemary. I have no idea what that is, but the package clearly said rosemary. So I'm looking at it grow and grow and grow, and I said, I wonder if this is a tomato plant. And sure enough, I asked everybody, and it is a tomato plant. And I didn't want tomatoes. Hey, Adzi. All right, thank you. Thanks for coming in. So now I got two tomato plants that I got two 5-gallon buckets that I got to plant because I've never planted tomatoes before. And so clearly, quality control did not look at what they were putting in the package. So I mean, I guess I got to wait till next year to plant rosemary because it's tomato, and I've never planted a tomato plant in my life. So I guess I'll try tomatoes. Everything else is coming up pretty good. Oh no, I didn't know that. I think. Oh yeah, I think you told me. Yeah, I think it was the day that I slid down that cliff, heading towards the dam. Hey, Allie, I just watched your purse video. Yeah, I kind of hit my bum pretty hard, but I was more concerned with my GoPro and my phone. I said, "God, I don't care. I'm saving these two. If I got to roll over head over heels, I am not breaking my GoPro or my camera." And I did, but boy, my bum hurt. Yeah, I and it's funny is that as I was going down, I said, this is kind of steep. Maybe I should put the phone down and just keep the GoPro on, but no. And I was thinking, oh my gosh, I'm heading right for that wall of that dam. But thank goodness there was no water, but that was total concrete. So, yeah, I got another trip planned. Unfortunately, I checked the weather there and it's supposed to rain both days. Don't make you laugh, I know. It's supposed to rain both days. So, I really gonna still go out there. It's just that there might be a couple things I can't do because I definitely don't want to slide down this cliff. That'll be like LB will be past LB tense, past tense of LB. So but again, it's supposed to thunderstorm today, and it's like sunshine. These weather people. So I try to track like the 10-day forecast, and it's the only time I'll be able to go camping. Um, so no, not hashtag woman. Just well, then again, in my work, just woman. So yeah, Allie, that purse is pretty awesome. You're getting some good sponsors are sending you some good stuff. I got a trail camera that someone that company sent me, and I've used it. And I contacted the company. I said I used this thing 3 times, and I can't capture a bird. Nothing on it. So I got with some of my hunting friends, and they said to I got to be further away, got to lower it. So I'm not using it right. So I'm hoping the company doesn't say give me my stuff back. But hey, oh John, hey, how are you? How you feeling? Good to see you. I hope you're feeling better. We missed you at the rendezvous. If you guys want to know your weather too, type in weather. Good to see you, John. Yeah, we actually oh, go ahead, LB. Just be a dum dum. Um we've actually had just good weather, but we do need rain. I worked on the grass yesterday and it's pretty dry. Good, good. Are you having any progress? 85. Oh my gosh. See, I don't know about some of you guys if you like the summer. I'm really not a big summer person because I live in such a cold climate that fall, spring, winter, those are my weathers. So just type in weather in your zip code. You don't even have to. Well, it could work with the. So yeah, it's gonna be 85 today. That's my mother can't take the heat, and summer is nice. It's just too muggy. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Ava, that's 80 degrees. You just cut the front lawn? Yeah. I did I bought myself an edger. So, hey Julie, how are you? And Tony. Okay, I just watched your video. I'm trying to play catch up here. In a couple days took mom somewhere, so sometimes I can't make all everybody's premiere, but I did start working just Saturday, Sundays, and Mondays. So that helps me for Fridays because I like to watch everybody's premiere on Fridays. I have to miss Sundays, but I'll usually catch up or I'll hang out in the bathroom, which my UK peeps is the toilet, and watch a video. they probably they probably wonder like, goodness, she's been in there for a while. So yeah, I can't make. I know I'm sure everybody's the same way. We can't just spend all of our time on YouTube. So 83. Yeah, it's supposed to get up to 80. Well, it says it's 85 now. Everything I have needs watered. But yeah, type in woman and drop your link. Everybody connect with each other. We've got some good people in here. iCloud keeps popping up on me on the screen. I just yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. Sasquatch from Freezer Brown. Yeah, that's my buddy. Oh, how come you working that way? That's my buddy. I'm gonna put some shellac on. What is it? Shellac to actually preserve it. So he was supposed to go out with me last time, but I went. I was halfway there, like an hour and a half. I was like, I forgot Sassy. All right, Julie. Take care. I'll see you. I guess Friday. Maybe you're dropping one. Yeah, well, I couldn't believe I hardly ever win anything. Oh, Mona. Ugh, good for you. That's I am a total sissy when it comes to the dentist. You got to put me out. I mean, out. Anesthesia. Like all we're doing is cleaning. Nope. As soon as I hit that drill, hear that drill, no. I used to live in an apartment that was above a dentist's office, and all I heard was zzz. All you have to do for Nightbot to say is just type in weather and your zip code. So weather space zip code, and so you don't have to type your city in. Sketchin Pete. Hmm. Yeah, I hate the dentist too. I don't know. It's like it's just the sound. I think it's just the sound, and then the needles. Oh, you'll just feel a pinch. A pinch my butt. You just drove a 4 foot long dagger in my mouth, and you. I think you feel more pain from that. And and what's weird is that when you leave the dentist, your mouth is so numb and you're drooling. And I went into a store shopping after I was like, blood was just dripping down. I had no idea because I was numb. And this lady's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yeah." She says, "Well, you're just like bleeding." I mean, down. I looked down at my shirt. I was like, "Oh my gosh, how embarrassing." So yeah, T Han, what you have to do is go to Nightbot and you have to have it join your channel, and then you have to program into Nightbot what you want to say, what kind of, you know, like you want to say the weather, but you got to type in the whole little code. So what you do is, what I could do is copy my link. Um, yeah, I know. Even with the Novocaine, so that's what you have to do. I don't know if you know Devil Dog, but he's the one that showed me how to put the actual URL that attaches to the code. So you would put that in Nightbot and you would have it linked to your channel, and then your channel will recognize everything when you type in, like, if you type in woman, it will drop your link. If you type in weather, it'll drop your weather. So you just put weather in your zip code. So yeah. Yeah, John, you got about the same weather here. Same humidity, same everything. Yeah. So yeah, hopefully you do some camping now. There's been some changes. There will be more the changes to my channel. As you can see from my last video, I'm mixing up exploring different places and camping, so all in one. So I've had a lot of places that that's been on my bucket list to go. I'm like, well, I can't be going there and camping because I can't do this every day. I have my mom. Hey, what's up, sis? How you doing? Yeah. Oh, you know what, Shirley? I have to tell you something. Traveling Merton with Sue thinks that we're real sisters. So next time you see them, I guess they thought that we call each other sis, that we're real sisters. So
Hi.
did,
Yeah, I heard that I was on
oh,
their live yesterday actually, or last night, and
I
I
didn't.
told them
Yeah.
I told them we were sisters in Christ.
So
They
they're
said,
like, "Did you
"Oh."
know LB and Shirley were sisters?" And I didn't want to like correct them in the live because I didn't want to
Uh-huh.
embarrass them or anything. But
Uh-huh.
um, I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah, well, yeah, sisters in Christ for sure, absolutely." So what you been up to?
Nothing much. I was actually going to head over to the post office and see if the mail that Jerry at Butler Family Farms, Jerry and Susan sent me. They sent me a book that was signed by Doug and Stacy.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. And I was going to see if it came in. I
Oh,
got
okay.
a text from Jerry this morning asking me if I got the book yet.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Oh,
But
that's cool.
other than that, nothing. Hey, everybody.
Tihan, yes. If you have Nightbot on your lives, if you know Devil Dog or um yeah, I wish I could. I can't copy and paste it in the chat, but there's a line code that you put in Nightbot, and then Nightbot will recognize everything once you link it to your channel. So you
Hmm.
would just put it in, like, type in weather in your zip code, so Nightbot knows. Okay, this is the weather. So yeah, I don't know if you know Devil Dog, but he's the one that helped me through it all,
Hmm.
or Belt Loop, one of them. Did you see my tomato plant that I did not plant?
The tomato plant. Was that on your latest one? The one
Yeah, it
where
was
you
on that.
did the garden tour?
Yeah.
Okay, so you did not plant that, and it came up.
Did you? I actually planted rosemary, okay, in that little raised garden. So I'm watching it. So about a month, I'm like, I'm not seeing anything happening. I don't know what's going on. So then I'm watching it go from the bud. I was like, oh, here comes rosemary. And I'm watching it. I'm like, that's a weird looking rosemary. So, so I'm watching it more. Okay, I'm getting on Google typing in rosemary. I'm like, that does not resemble rosemary. What is this?
Uh,
So so I put the video on, said, guys, help me here. I don't know what this is. I'm thinking it's a plant of some sort, but I'm not sure. Come to find out, it's two tomato plants in there. So they're not
oh,
going to be able to stay in this raised garden because the raised garden only goes this much.
it's so deep. Uh
So I'm
huh.
afraid to take it out. I'm not sure how to take it out to replant it.
Oh, it's
Like
not a
I said,
problem.
the dirt's only this high.
Hmm.
So I don't know how long of stem they need or how stable they need. I know they need like a trellis to climb and stuff, but I
Uh,
don't know. I go ahead.
well, I've had a lot of tomato plants, and this was about 2 years ago, and I didn't have enough trellis to for it to grow on. So I actually used my white Christmas tree. It's an artificial Christmas tree,
Oh
and
wow.
I planted it around that. You know,
Uh huh.
buried the Christmas tree, planted it around that because you know the Christmas tree has a lot of branches coming up, right?
Yeah.
I tell you what, that them suckers they grew up on it, and then the green leaves from the tomato made it look like a wreath, and then the red berries, red and green tomatoes
Really?
made it look like a Christmas tree. I said that is so cool. But this was way before I even started YouTube, so
Yeah, I mean I've never planted a tomato. I don't know. And the bad thing about it is I'm not good. I don't know what type of tomato plant it
tomato,
is.
huh?
So I
If
won't
it's
know anything until transplant it. And I'm so afraid because somebody said that's a really healthy tomato plant. I'm like, but
mm-hmm,
that's not what I wanted. I wanted
uh-huh.
rosemary.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly, Fairy Moore's has a horrible quality control because that's not what was in the packet.
You know what? That might explain because I was planting bok choy in my hydroponics,
Hmm.
and I did not plant any radish, but I had two radish come out on my
Hmm.
hydroponics. I'm like, I know I didn't plant any radish.
That's the same thing. I was like, I know I didn't plant tomato. I clearly got the little thing in there stuck in there that says rosemary. I'm like, that's the weirdest rosemary I've ever seen. I'm on I'm on Google, Google and
Uh-huh.
rosemary.
Uh-huh.
Outdoor, indoor, and like that's
Hmm.
not rosemary. And then so everybody that looked at the video said you got tomato plant, and it's a really healthy tomato plant. I'm like
Hmm.
that's great, but so if I it's only this matter of fact, can you see? Okay, it's only this much room in
Hmm.
that little raised garden because it's only
Hmm.
made for herbs. So
Right.
how do I when I take it out? I guess I'm gonna have to split it to know where the roots are.
Well, I don't know. But you know what I've done? And what do you call it? I just pull it out, and
Mm.
I've done it just different ways. I've pulled it out, washed the dirt off, and stuck it in my hydroponics
Oh.
system. I mean my aquaponics system.
Oh,
And
okay.
yeah, for the first 2 days, yeah, it went limp, but then it kicked up, and you know it started. And then
Oh.
or you can just dig it up and transplant it into anywhere around your yard.
Well, I have a feeling. I mean, I probably planted like 10, 15 little rosemary seeds. I'm gonna have 10 or 15 tomato plants. I'm only
But
gonna
there's
work
your
on the
weights,
two.
girl. There's your weights, girl.
Yeah, Homestead Aquarius said, "Oh, that's a good looking plant." I'm like, okay, that's wonderful, but my sunflowers are probably about 3 feet tall right now.
Wow, I didn't plant any sunflowers.
Yeah, I wanted to try the mammoth this year.
Hmm.
So it's actually been really really hot here, and
Oh,
I don't like that much heat like that.
yeah, same here. It's been hot. It's been way too hot here. I mean, I go outside around this time. You know, it's already hitting 90,
Wow.
about 9:30, and then around 10:30, 11 o'clock. I mean, with the heat index, you know, it's up to 100 already, and can't stay out that long. So
Mm-mm.
so I'm in and out with the out in the heat, then in with the AC, and then out in the heat. Because I still gotta get some things done, so I gotta
Wow.
go out whether I want to or not.
I know. I kind of started out kind of early yesterday working on the lawn and cutting
Hmm.
it, edging it, and you know
Right.
stuff like that, cleaning the cracks in the sidewalk. But
Hmm.
yeah, it was hot yesterday. As you can see from my weather, it's 86. And see, we're not really a hot weather people because
Hmm.
we such a cold climate that we live in. And
Hmm.
my mother cannot go out in this. She'll pass out. It's
Yeah.
86 degrees, the humidity is 55%. You guys go ahead and type woman in the chat to drop your link. Um, yeah, Tihan, I wish I can paste it in here, but I can't. Trying to figure out how
What
to do this.
what
He's
what are you
trying
trying
to.
to do?
He's or Tihan is trying to have Nightbot on his lives, and he doesn't
Oh,
have the code that you got to put in the code.
uh-huh.
So you have to actually, program it to say what you want to say.
Oh,
And
on StreamYard?
yes.
Oh, okay. Well,
S-
hold on. Wait a minute. No wonder why. I was wondering what's going on. I've got you on StreamYard, but then YouTube somehow pulled up a stream that you did a month ago. All right, hold on. Let me let me go
Huh?
back to. I'm
I know,
apparently on the wrong
Dana.
chat.
Dana, I love fall. I love spring. I love winter. But summer used to be when I was younger. Gosh, I used to live in the sun. But now that I've gotten older, I can't take as much anymore. You have Nightbot. You just need the command codes for whether you have the command code for woman. I mean, not woman. You have the command code to. You can type in woman if you want to. Um, yeah,
Well,
just email Shirley. Hey, Mark.
right. I just put in my email address, Tracy. Go ahead, send me an email, and what do you call that? I will send you the command codes
Mm-hmm.
and for weather and all that. I actually uh, did something similar for Ashley at CNC Farms
Uh huh.
to help her with her night bot. So hey,
Okay.
Mark.
Hey, Kyle. Hey, Legalize. Welcome in.
Hi, Kyle. Legalize. And Dan.
Dan is here. Yes, Dan is
Dark,
here.
dark
Dan.
30 outdoors.
Yeah, Dan is not far from me. So, and he's
Oh,
probably the
okay.
same. Yeah, he's probably in Parma, probably a couple hours, if that much. I took my mom up to close to Canada. We went up there. She wanted these curly fries, and this place on the lake makes the best. Of course, I had to pass on it, but I'm gonna be on Jason. I don't know. You know Jason, just Keto,
Right,
on
right.
his
Just
live
keto Jason.
tonight. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
to talk about me being on keto. Now I stopped it for about a
Cool.
year. You're real low. I can see you got real short. She's really short.
I'm trying to fix my camera. Okay.
Hey,
All right.
Victoria. Oh,
Okay.
legalize. That's cool.
I can't see chat on your StreamYard. I never could. I wonder why. I have to have
I don't
chat
know.
open. I have to have YouTube open.
I'm not
Mhm.
sure. I don't have it blocked. I don't know. Nothing. StreamYard. Yeah, I'm not sure why. I'm gonna have to check that when we get off of here. I'm only gonna be on about an hour because I got to do some grocery shopping for me and mom.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
I,
she eats my keto stuff, and
oh,
she's not on keto. Every time I turn around, I was like, "Where's my keto bread?" Oh, I love those buns. I'm like, "But you're not on keto. I need them." I always carry a couple buns, regular hot dog buns and hamburger buns, in a baggie. So if I'm like out and about, and I didn't bring any lunch or anything to eat, I'll stop it. I know I don't usually do, but stop at McDonald's, get a couple of cheeseburgers, no buns,
mhm,
and I'll make my own.
mhm. Oh yeah, yeah, definitely.
You're setting up super chats and memberships. Oh,
Yes,
I didn't know you were
naturally.
monetized. I know you got your 1K. That's cool. Congratulations. I think
Yes,
I'm.
congratulations, Tiffany.
That is awesome. Yeah, I'm not doing memberships. I'm not on to. I mean, I could, but I'm just enjoying the content I make. So
hmm Uh huh.
so So I mean, like the last video, that's been on my bucket list to do. Like, go to all these different places. I said, well, I'll
Right.
just mix up camping along with that. And I
Mm-hmm.
enjoyed myself immensely. I mean, so um
I bet.
surely, oh, what is Randy saying here? Randy, what's he up to?
Shirley, why would you come in here? She never visited us. yes, she does, right?
He
uh,
says, why would you come in here? She never visited us. Well, you do early in the morning. I need late night people. Yeah, I am a night owl.
uh-huh.
I usually will get up sometimes, and my mother bumbles around, and then the cats are meowing for food, and then I got a neighbor who wants to do. I had a neighbor who used to mow at 5 o'clock in the morning. I went out there in my pajamas. And I said, Have you lost your mind? It's 5 o'clock in the morning." they're, they're all you just junior for now, Dan.
Would rapidly
Oh,
approaching food. Okay. Okay.
oh, okay. What's junior? Just JR for now. What's that mean? I'm sure what JR, just JR for now, but rapidly approaching full. Just huh.
I don't
I
know what that
guess
means.
what's that mean, Tiffany? Just junior. I don't think we ever had that. I know that they changed that for watch hours now to 3,000. Um, did they
Right.
already do that change?
I believe so. It. I think it was 2 weeks ago. I want to say something like that, give or take.
Oh, okay. So super
Hmm.
chats and super stickers.
Yeah, membership, super chats, and super stickers. Right. There's no AdSense or anything like that for the 3,000 hours.
Is my screen frozen? Well, not the StreamYard side, Allie.
No.
Maybe. Let's see. No. Mm-mm.
No,
No,
the
I'm
large
not
side.
frozen. Allie, you frozen?
Mm.
Is it just me or Joe? It's you, Allie. Now, yeah, memberships. If you're gonna have memberships, there's so many people that have memberships, and that's nice. But hey, native wild man, good to see you,
Hey, native.
Allie. I think. Oh shoot, I almost put you in timeout. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Let me get on the StreamYard side. There we go. No, oh, you know what? I've done here. Hang on a second. All right, there we go. I don't think so.
Hmm. Hmm.
I don't think I'm frozen. Am I frozen? No, no, I'm not frozen. I need new glasses so bad. I tell you one thing. I mean, I know I'm getting old, but I'm pretty much hanging in there pretty good for my age. But my eyes, and
Mm.
so now I can't really do a lot of night driving,
Mm.
especially when it rains. The glare
Right.
comes off. Hey,
Mm-hmm.
Dakota, good to see you.
Hey, Chakota. Man, chat is going real slow on my side. I don't even see Chakota. Okay, never mind. My bad. He up there.
Oh, can you see the StreamYard side now?
No, I can't see on StreamYard. Unless I stream this to my audience, I'm guessing. But on StreamYard, I don't see nothing. It's just blank.
Okay, yeah. I see it on both sides. It might be something that I need to program here. iCloud keeps popping up on my screen. I don't trust iCloud on this
Uh
computer. No,
huh.
I always click off of it. I'll go into Google and pull up iCloud because one of my credit card companies actually contacted me and said that one of your card has been compromised. I'm like, oh gosh, not again. Are you serious? So they said that, we caught it and we're sending you a new card. So
Mm-hmm.
I these people just don't have anything better to do than, like to mess with you.
Right, exactly.
That's why I
It,
canceled Netflix, Tubi, all those subscriptions. I just don't
mhm.
trust them, you know. And then
Uh-huh.
I don't watch TV enough. The only time you'll see me watching TV is football season. So
No good.
I'm a big football fanatic, and in the garage I bought a huge 50-inch TV, and that's where I
Uh-huh.
go because I'm not allowed to watch it here because I scream and throw things, and I get all excited. Go out to the garage and watch the game.
Right. Invite your neighbors over.
Oh,
Have a
yeah,
barbecue. Nope. Okay. Never mind.
no, I call you ever remember? I'm not sure you remember the show Sanford and Son.
Yeah, I've seen that. Okay.
Mhm. That's the kind of yard I've called the city a couple times. It's horrible.
Oh, okay. Okay.
It's
Uh,
just I mean, it would be different if it was something that you could use, but it's junk,
mm-hmm.
and
Mm-hmm.
all it's doing is bringing animals in. I finally got rid of
Right.
the raccoons, though, the raccoons and groundhogs.
Well, that is good.
So this is what I did. I had bird spikes, and I put them around everything,
Hmm.
and then I had bought some coyote pee and I
Right.
sprayed that around. And then I got this thing you put in the ground that emits this high pitched
So,
sound that really messes them up.
sometimes, right. So,
Yeah, so I put that around. I have not seen one try to get through that barrier yet.
well, that's good. Let's hope it stays that way. Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to train them that I never planted that raised garden in the back, and that was for the reason I have over 100 and some bucks worth of soil and bags out there. I was like, I am not going to waste this and waste these seeds if I can't get rid of these raccoons and
Hmm.
groundhogs.
Hmm.
So now I need to get it into the garage and store it. So, do I just put it on like a pallet and then cover it up with a tarp
I
so I can
guess you
keep
can
it for
do it.
next year?
Uh, I I don't see why not. Why you can't. Um, with dirt. I don't see why not.
Yeah, I
You're
mean, they're
talking about the
still in
dirt, right? The
bags.
bag. Yeah. Yeah. So,
It's still in
I,
bags. They said I did not to get. I can't leave it outdoors because of snow. Because
mm-hmm.
we can get 3 to 5 feet of snow out there.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. We had a mild winter this winter. I think I only used the snowblower twice. So Victoria said she tried to go live on her phone and iCloud was preventing me.
Oh,
Your
good.
iCloud.
Wow.
I don't use the app iCloud. I will go through Google and log in with iCloud.
Mm.
So I never used that. You hope. Yeah, I once know this year because I didn't once was able to use my poke, which is for everybody that don't know, it's a sled that I can carry everything in.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't use it one time because there was never enough snow.
Hmm. Cool.
So
Hey,
I can't. Uh huh.
give me a quick second. I'm canning squash right now, and
Mm,
uh, so
okay.
I'll be right back. Let me go check it.
Okay. I hope. Yeah. Yeah, Victoria, be careful of using different apps on your phone because even though iPhone is not supposed to have viruses, I kind of wonder if it doesn't. Oh, you said, but iCloud was, yeah, preventing you, huh? All right, Tihan, yeah, Shirley, she sent you her link to her email. She could copy and paste that for you, and then you could try it out, and we'll see how it works. Hey, Robert Mack, good to see you. So I didn't use my sled once. So give me 1 second here. I think the kitty done snuck his her way down here.
Okay, no problem. Bye, Tracy. Uh, go, send me an email, or if your email is on your about page, I can send you the code to put in your StreamYard. It's finally raining there, Chakota. Well, good. I'm glad you're getting the rain that you need. Tiffany, we'll be right back. Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
All
we
right.
need rain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we need rain really bad. She are
Right, Trish.
so your name is Tracy. Good. Now I know. I
Mm-hmm.
like to get to
Yep.
know everybody by their real name
Uh
sometimes,
huh.
and it's funny is that I watch a lot of the UK all their premieres on Friday, and it took me forever. I had to write it down. Okay, pinned on places is Alyssa. So Galaventi Galantes is Julie and Tony. So now I know
Mm-hmm.
everybody.
Uh huh. Uh-huh.
A lot of people know my name, and did you? I looked and
They
saw. I didn't see anything.
they know you by LB, but very few know your
My
what
full name.
LB stands for, right?
The mail lady says when the beginning, she says, "I got mail." She says it's for women outdoors. I'm not sure if it's the right place. I said that's me. So now she's like, "Okay, it's women outdoors. I got some mail for you."
Yep. Well,
Yeah,
Native Wild Mother, he forgot his real name.
I do have the paid subscription to iCloud. I got 2 terabytes, and the reason
Hi,
why is that I do so many videos. I just don't have enough room.
hi, Amanda.
Hey, Amanda, I popped on your live the other day, and you were just saying bye. So I said, "Oh, okay." Sometimes I don't get the notifications, and I use my phone mostly than my computer. So
Hmm.
your security camera, huh? I use Ring. All my stuff is Ring products. And I wonder, this computer. Now it says it has McAfee. From what I hear, McAfee has this virus of itself. So when it comes time to renew, I'm not renewing McAfee.
Hmm.
So yeah, it's my security, and they want to get the. I do because I like to make sure if somebody happens, um, that I have it on video. And the only reason I started getting security cameras was porch pirates. They would steal my stuff off my Amazon stuff off the porch.
Oh.
So I first got a Ring doorbell, which captured it.
Hmm.
And then I
Uh-huh.
found somebody creeping around the backyard. It's like, okay, I'll put a camera up there. Girl, I got so many cameras, it's like for Fort Knox now. I got a
Cool.
camera in the garage. I got a camera above the garage, above the back door, and in the front. And I
Uh-huh.
have security lights that are
Right.
programmed that if somebody's in the backyard, it'll turn on the lights there. It'll turn a light on in the garage, and it'll turn a light on the front. You're not getting through. You are
Oh,
not getting through. It's just like the raccoons. Nobody is coming in the backyard. I don't care if you're 2 legged or 4 legged.
right.
And because I have all my stuff in the garage, I mean,
Hmm.
you have all your outdoor stuff, your lawnmowers and
Right,
tools and
right,
all that
right.
stuff,
Hmm.
and my all my camping gear is in there.
I love
Yeah,
that.
hey Angela.
I love that Bigfoot right behind you, the one that you won on your.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Oh man, that is awesome.
I wanted to take him with me on my last camping trip, but I was like an hour and a half down the road, and I was like, oh no, I'm not coming all the way back for that. Boy, that was some white knuckle driving going through the mountains. And then you on the little roads that, oh my gosh, I think it's made for a car and a half, not 2 cars. And you're like, okay, who's going to go off to the side first? I'm not moving.
Right.
You go over. You go
Uh-huh.
there. you're you're like holding
There's
your breath here.
there's a ditch on my side. You move.
I'm like, okay, if I'm on the edge against the mountain, I'm cool. But if I'm on the edge with the mountain going over, no. Mm-mm.
No.
Oh,
Uh-uh.
and then they take you down there's no regular roads, it's all dirt roads. You pop that
Mm-mm.
thing in 4-wheel drive and try to get through that mud.
Mm.
But then I like get there like, oh, I made it. I'm going to bed now. so, so I'm going out on a trip, I think week after next. So I
Wow.
decided to mix in now, my content now it's going to be exploring and camping, all into one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because there's a lot of places on my bucket list, and I want to
Uh-huh.
get to.
Yeah. I wish I could go. We could go out more, but man, with all these animals that we have,
Oh yeah.
uh-huh, we got too many animals, and our in-laws, they're up there in age, so we don't want to bother them too. So we're trying to figure out what are we going to do for our anniversary, which will be next month.
Oh, okay.
Hmm.
Oh, that's cool. How many kids do you have? I know you have grown kids, right?
Yeah, they're all grown. I have two from my previous marriage, and he has four from his previous marriage. So
Okay.
we got six altogether,
All together.
and so we've been together 11 years. And what's that? Let's see. We've got a total of 15 grandkids.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I
You're broke
know.
for Christmas, aren't you?
Def-
Yeah,
Definitely,
that's
definitely.
that's quite a lot. I just got cousins, um,
Oh, okay.
and nieces and nephews, but most of our family is in Tennessee, Indiana, Ohio. So
Uh huh. Oh.
so we travel. Oh, Missouri. We took a trip to Missouri one year. Oh, that had to be the worst drive I've ever gone. And there's flat, just flat, and there's nothing there but corn and soybeans. That's it
Hmm.
for like 6 hours, and then
Wow,
the other 2 hours it's just flat with nothing. I'm
that
like,
was a
this is
boring
the
ride, I bet.
that was I never seen anything so flat. It's just totally flat. And corn. And I was like, we might as well pull over and pick some corn. So, oh yeah,
Mhm.
sure, if you want to get shot. So I have to take you guys for a drive. All of our, because I live in grape country too, and
Uh-huh.
all the grapes are all blooming and they're ready to be picked soon. So
Oh
I
wow.
mean, this is wine country. It's this whole
Hmm.
area all the way up through New York State.
Hmm.
It's just wine, wineries and grapes. I remember as a little kid, me and my mom used to go out there and we used to pick them by hand. And then eventually, you start getting machines that just come right through there and do it. But we used to pick them by hand. So
Hmm.
we would like two for the bucket, one for me. Two for the bucket, one for
One for
me.
me.
so so this day, she does not like anything grape. No grape jelly, no grape, nothing. But I love
Okay.
grape.
Oh, me too. Me too. Yeah.
Yeah,
I make
mountain
some blueberry
driving.
jelly too.
Oh, you make blueberry? Oh,
Well, I think this was 2 weeks ago. I made blueberry jelly, and when I met with Randy, I gave him a jar, and
hmm,
then last week I made mango pineapple
okay.
jelly.
I'm waiting for Randy to come up my way. So, JJ Drones was coming up my way, and I said, you know what? That's weird because now I'm in Ohio. So I missed him. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
Amanda, go ahead. I think you already dropped your link, so you guys check her out. She does have a wonderful
Yes.
family.
Uh-huh.
It's hard to
Yes.
get around. I know I'm behind with you. It's so hard. The bigger that channel that you become is to keep up with every single one every day. So I'll usually put everybody like in a catch up list, and then one day just watch everybody. And then my mother, she's like addicted to YouTube now too. she's
Right. She watches those eating channels, right?
she
Or
watches
what,
the eating, the
challenges, something like that.
yeah, the epoxy resin channel. She likes to watch that. And then she likes to watch this guy camping who's I'm like, well, you you just watch him. I need you to watch everybody else that I know. Cuz
Uh-huh.
he's a huge channel. I mean like 1
Hmm.
million people, followers.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Kent Survival, if you ever see him.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, but he
Hmm.
does a lot of he builds stuff outdoors, and I like to do that, but I'm in state forest, so I can't exactly build like a little log cabin or a shelter.
Right.
Oh, she
That's right.
Angela said there's little piglets there. I just
Yes,
found
I
out
said.
that
Oh.
in the city we're allowed two chickens. So I may add some chickens to the backyard.
Hmm. Go
Yeah.
ahead, girl. Adam. Adam.
And my mother says no. I was like, she'll
Oh.
never, she'll never know that they're back there. She'll be like, I hear chickens. I said, it's your TV. It's a TV. There's, it's a,
It's
it's a
a neighbor.
commercial. It's a commercial about chickens. So
Okay.
yeah, but eventually I'll be able to get out and buy a couple acres, and because
Mhm.
I'm just not. I don't like the inner city anymore. It's just
Right.
it's
Same here. Same here.
it's like one day I'm power washing my car, some guy jumps over a fence with a gun, just running. Then I see two cops jumping over a fence. I said, "You got to be kidding me!"
All right.
So they're going out on the chase, and
Uh
then one
huh.
day two guys are driving a car. He says, "Have you seen such and such?" I'm like, "I don't know who they are," and he's waving a gun. I need to find him. I was like, "Well, be my guest. I'm going in the house now, okay?" So it's changed. I grew up here as a child, and back in the 60s and 70s, and it was great to live here. I mean, you can leave your door wide open.
Yeah, that reminds me of back home too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, everybody
it's
knew
so
you.
different. Hmm. It's so different because coming from a teeny tiny island, we only have what 1,500 people on the island. We all knew each other. And going down the road, it's a wave. The bad thing about being on a small island is everybody knew your business also. But
Yeah.
yeah, so it has its goods and it has its bads. But yeah, we didn't used to sleep. We'd sleep with our doors unlocked, our doors open. We'd
Mm-hmm.
go somewhere and we never had to lock the doors. As as a matter of fact, what's that? There was a funny story because um, two of the islanders bought kind of like the same truck.
Mm-hmm.
They went to the store. Now, mind you, we only have what 5 stores on the island.
Right.
They went to the same store. I guess they were both drunk, and they got into each other's truck.
Oh,
Drove home. It
uh-huh.
wasn't until the following morning when the wife's like, "Whose truck is this?"
Whose truck is this?
Yep. So, anyways, they end up
Oh.
driving to the other person's house, and say, "Hey, I
Uh,
think we traded trucks somehow." They had a laugh about it, and
oh
yeah,
gosh.
here,
That
oh boy.
reminds me of a story of my younger days, and I'd say I was probably about 30. And me and my friend used to go to all these dance. Well, I guess they would call them mosh pits and everything back then. I mean, we was pretty wild. So
Uh-huh.
I actually called the cops because I said somebody stole my car. Now, nobody stole my car. We were just too wasted. We couldn't find it in the parking lot. And here I am. I would call, I called the cops on myself, right? And then the police officer said, he says, it's out there. And they took me to it. He says, you don't plan on driving this, do you? And I thought about it, like, I know where we're going with this. No, sir. I just wanted to know where it was. And he sat there and watched us, and we actually had to get on the train to get back home. And then my buddy had to drive you back to it the next day. Oh
Oh
yeah.
boy.
Though
Yeah.
younger days, way younger, okay. I don't
Yeah.
even I don't even drink today, so
Yeah. Same here. I got my own stories too and episodes of them younger days.
oh yeah.
No.
And we call them the good old days, but I don't know if they were the good old days.
Now the more like the rebel days. Those
Oh yeah.
times. Uh huh.
I think I was nice little clean cut little innocent little girl before I went into the military. Didn't smoke cigarettes, none of that, and then hang out with the crowd that sat and
Uh-huh.
fighting, beer drinking.
Mm-hmm.
But
Mm-mm-mm.
hey, She Devil, how you doing, girl? I ain't seen you in a while.
Hey, she devil. Okay.
Yeah, go ahead and before you leave, type in "woman" in the chat so everybody can connect to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, the pets to give you food. That's what I said. Eggs is too expensive.
Okay.
But it was really cool that you remember that a couple weeks ago, Country Fair um, was selling eggs $1 a dozen. So I was hitting up every country fair in town. I'd wear different hats so in case they're like had me on camera, like didn't that girl just see that other one? So, so I come home with like 6 dozen of eggs, you know, but you weren't allowed two.
Oh, okay.
You're only allowed two, so that's why I was like, well, I got to hit up the other one. I
Well,
need to change my hat.
I had to send you some of my freeze dried powdered eggs. So.
Yeah, because I usually buy the Mountain House brand, the freeze dried
Uh huh.
that you just put the water in. It comes in a packaging.
Uh
It's not
huh.
bad though. It's not bad at all. And then they have powdered mix on Amazon. I usually get it lasts forever,
Uh huh.
but
Girl,
that's why
why are you getting from them? You know, I sell freeze dried food.
this was way before you.
Live. Okay.
This was way
You're
before
forgiven.
you.
You're forgiven then.
Okay, yeah,
I'm kidding. You know I love you, girl. but
yeah. When Merton and Sue said that, I didn't know you and Shirley were sisters. I'm like, huh? Oh, yeah, yeah, I guess we are. Hmm. I, I guess I said,
I
great.
think it's I think it's because our comments, you know, or when we go live together or something, and we call
Hey,
each other
sis.
sis. Uh huh.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh huh. Yeah.
I love that eagle behind you. That is awesome.
Oh yeah.
That is
If I can,
awesome.
if I can keep my camera straight. Okay. I need to fix this anyways. Is all. But,
Yeah, I got to see my camera because the basement is not exactly the the most organized. You've been around here and there. Yeah,
but
that's what I'm trying to do. Be more self sufficient one day.
mhm,
Because I definitely want to go off grid, but
mhm,
not where I have like no service, but close enough where I'm away, don't have to put up cameras. You know what I mean? And
right,
I
right.
can have like covered garden like you have, with the built-in
Mhm,
thing. I did buy a
mhm.
little small little greenhouse at
Yeah, that's
work.
right. I remember that.
I bought it last year when because we each season stuff goes on clearance, it doesn't sell. Then I always buy it. I'm like, okay, I got it for next year. Same thing with like clothing. Like I have to get snow pants. Well, I'll
Mhm,
buy them at the beginning of spring because they're trying to get rid of them. So then I
right.
got it for next year, which I hope we're drowning in snow this year.
Oh, you love your snow, don't you, girl?
We don't shut down for it. The only time that this town has ever shut down for snow was in 1977,
Ooh,
and we had about 7 feet of snow. It got so bad everybody had to abandon their vehicles and get out. 7 feet of
wow,
snow.
7 feet.
That was the
That was
only time
very.
where you could say I'm calling out of work because the whole
Mhm.
city was shut down for probably three to 5 days for them to plow it out. Other than
Wow.
that, girl, it's and it's funny when I moved back here because I lived in Jersey. When I moved back here, I was like, "Oh my gosh, I can't drive in this. Why are these people out here? There's 3 inches of snow." My mother said, "You better get used to it. I'm going to get a wreck." Finally, he's like, "Okay, it all came back to me. All right, no problem. This is only
Oh.
2 feet. Only 2 feet of snow. I got this. Just pop this thing in 4-wheel drive and zoom my way."
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
we're used to it. But yeah, I missed it this past
This one.
year.
Uh-huh. Right.
So
Darling, my canning is done, so I'm gonna jump off
okay,
and take
go ahead.
care of
Yeah,
that
I'm gonna
because I
be
gotta
on
run
maybe
this out.
about 20 more minutes anyhow. Thank you so much for
Okay.
joining me.
No problem, no problem.
All
Anytime.
right, my
All right.
sister,
Bye, everybody. Bye,
my
sister.
sister. All right, bye,
Bye,
Shirley.
everybody in chat. All right, bye.
If you guys, anybody else wants to pop up, the link is on top. You can talk about your channel or whatever. I'm going to be on probably about another half hour. Got to do some grocery shopping and have a mild heart attack doing it. It's just so everything you got. It takes forever to grocery shop now because you're looking at all the. I look at all the labels for one because there's hidden carbs in like everything. And like, why is there carbs in this? So it's like I get sugar free ketchup, sugar free barbecue sauce. If you know the person G Hughes, he makes a lot of stuff that's keto friendly. And then I go over Aldi's and get all my breads because they're the only people in town that sell keto bread. And then you got to read everything. Hidden gluten, hidden this, all this stuff is like, why does this have that in there? I do the same thing with cat food. I read all the labels. If the first ingredient is ground cornmeal, don't buy it. That's not any good. It's not good for their digestive system. Um, I always the first ingredient should be meat of some sort, some kind of meat. So my cats are gluten free too. I mean, I know there's gluten in a lot of different breads, but and I don't. In my opinion on wheat bread, I think wheat bread's full of gluten. So I don't do a lot of that either. I know it's like it takes me a half an hour to get like 3 items. I like pick it up like nope, put you back. No. Oh, so G Hughes, if you know the guy, he actually was a diabetic, and so he developed a whole line of steak sauce, ketchup, different dressings, barbecue sauce, and it doesn't have that saccharin or stuff like that in it, which is bad for you anyhow. So yeah, I mean, I have to read everything. It's like, why is there carbs in this? So even certain types of bacon, if you get like the maple flavor or something like that, it has a lot of carbs in it. Yogurt is full of sugar and carbs. So they actually finally come out with a keto yogurt that's actually made with monk fruit. And that's what I use. Like when I make my coffee, I put coconut oil in there, a little tablespoon of butter, heavy cream, and monk fruit sugar. Yeah, the barbecue sauce is awesome. That's what I use. I'm thinking about going back to carnivore a little bit because I was on keto for 2 years, and then I had a setback, and that setback was my own fault because it's like after a while you get tired of family. Oh, you don't eat this. Oh, you don't eat enough calories. Oh, you don't need this. Oh, you need that, and that's not true. And of course, I gave in and went off. I never felt so unhealthy before. It's like my back was hurting me because of the inflammation. I was not going to go back on diabetic medication or high blood pressure medication. So I've been back on the on the keto. So yeah, and well, you know what? I kind of got bored of chicken. I do like chicken thighs, but sometimes I'll get a rotisserie chicken from one of the stores, Giant Eagle, and make chicken salad out of it. So I'll pull the skin off and I eat the skin because it's fat, and everybody knows it's high fat, but they think that we just sit around eating bacon all the time, and we don't. I mean, I love avocados, coconut oil, olive oil. Like I said, this will keep me energetic for at least 3 to 5 hours because it's got good healthy fats in it. I don't use margarine, so just pretty butter. Hey, Shane Love, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, that's. Hey, Annie Jays, how are you? Good morning. Oh, almost afternoon. I'll be on for about another 20 minutes. I said thunderstorms today, but I don't see a cloud in the sky. And we need water really bad. Been watering like every other day the grass. And I'm going to try to replant these two tomato plants. I don't know if anybody ever saw that video, but I planted rosemary. This is not rosemary. I planted rosemary in my little herb garden. So that's what it said, rosemary on it. And I'm watching it grow. And I'm like, this is kind of weird, rosemary. What kind of rosemary is this? And watching it finally, like almost overnight, it's like whoosh. Like, this is not rosemary. I have no idea what this is. And I'm looking it up on the internet and I'm like, this is a plant of some sort. And so I look at it and I don't know what this is. And finally, I made a video and everybody said it's a tomato plant. Now I'm like, are you kidding me? I had a pack of rosemary. Why? Where did I get tomato out of this? Now I've never planted tomatoes. I don't know anything about a tomato plant. So I got 2 5 gallon buckets. Gonna try to transplant it in there, see what I get. But somebody said it's a very healthy tomato plant. So I contacted Ferry Morris. I says, your quality control needs to really step it up because that's clearly not rosemary. So there won't be any rosemary to next year. But everything else is coming up good. I'm a rookie gardener, just to let everybody know. That's why I asked everybody of what is this? It kind of looked like a tomato plant. Oh, I love it. You know what? I had got a 5 by 3 by 1 raised bed, two of them for the backyard. Now the only problem I was having is that I planted a couple of things. The raccoons were coming by and they were just tearing it up. So I went and got about 100 or some bucks more of bagged soil. Thanks, Dan, for coming in. And I was like, well, I got to get rid of these raccoons first before I spend all this money here and replant. But they were still coming back. So I got in full gear. War. This is war now. So I got bird spikes. I put them all around. I actually got this thing that emits this sound that I guess that it screws up their equilibrium. And then I ordered coyote pee and I sprayed it everywhere. I haven't seen any about a week, but it's too late in the year to use it. So I've broken it down and packed it up for next year. You know what? You did, and I can't seem to find it. So the parsley I got, I it's actually really parsley. But yeah, I wanted to plant some cucumbers and some bok choy, some lettuce, some kale, and it's not going to happen this year. But all my herbs are coming up pretty good, and my sunflowers are probably about 3 feet high. So this is uh this is my first time. I don't think I did too bad. My marigolds are coming up good. Bachelor buttons look a little limpy, but I think it's because the heat. I don't know. I think dill actually needs to be harvested, but I'm gonna have to look up and see how you do it. I did get 2 books too on raised gardens, so I've been reading those. It is fun. I love it. It's exciting watching it go from little buds. My lemon balm is like literally this tall now, so I think I have to start harvesting this stuff. Um, yeah, I'm all ready for next year. You know, so now that these little critters aren't coming by, these bird spikes are not gonna like gouge your hand, but I think once their little paws touch it, they're gonna like ooh. But anything though, the coyote pee is working because that's a big predator of theirs. So I spend like $30 a bottle for these coyotes urine, and I spray it everywhere around. I haven't seen hide in their hair. And then then I got this 3,000 watt floodlight that's low to the ground, so that they walking, this thing will shine in their face and blind them. It's locked down like Fort Knox out there. And I did get a small little greenhouse that I'll use down here in the basement because we know that I'm going to be drowning in snow in about 4 months, July, August, September. Actually about 3 months. So it starts snowing here in October. So I know my mistakes I did. I'm hoping that when I transplant these two tomato plants that they'll live. Hey, VS Speaks Royally, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm going to be all ready for next year. Hopefully, Fairy Morse did not give me the wrong stuff again. Yeah, I was going to plant some squash back there and all kind of stuff. I went and got another rosemary, but I'm afraid to plant it. Hey, Peter, welcome in. So yeah, it's fun. I am ready for next year. These raccoons are eventually going to say, "Man, there's no way we can get through that barrier." They had ate all my sunflower seeds. They dug all that up. They seriously messed up everything. So I said, "Okay, guys, put on my hard hat." I said, "This is war." But I'm gonna put all the soil that I was gonna use. It's all bagged, and get a pallet for in the garage. Put it in there and put a tarp over it. Well, so Amanda, will that keep for next year? Won't it want to be okay in the garage? I have these two big old damp rids in there too, just like to take the dampness out. Now I can't leave it outdoors because it won't survive underneath 3 feet of snow. So I'm hoping that will work. So I'll have it for next year. So anybody, oh, come on, stop iCloud popping up. Can you get some tomato and eggs? I don't. It hasn't sprouted anything. The pepper plant that I actually tried to save, it doesn't look like it's going to survive. But what am I trying to keep alive? No, I want to store the bags of soil that I did not use, because I am not going to replant anything in the backyard in the raised bed because I want to make sure these raccoons are not going to come back. Um, and I can't keep it stored outside because of the snow and the cold. So I was going to put it on a pallet, put it in the garage, and cover it with a tarp. Will it be okay for next year? Oh, okay. So, all right. Yeah. Because, yeah, I think it'd be a waste of money to try to start anything back there now. I'll just keep my little Charlie Brown garden for this year. But because it's doing good. It's doing really good, except for that fake rosemary. Well, it's been fun, yeah, man. I mean, I know my mistakes. I know what I've done wrong, and so next year will be totally different. I got two 5x3x1 raised beds for the back, so it's going to be fun. But I actually my mother's backyard actually goes way out, but I need to tear down the one fence and get back there this fall with a chainsaw and cut down. They're not trees. They're weeds that are tall as trees because nobody's ever had an upkeep of it. So I'm going to chop down all the way to the back and try to get the stumps up, and so it'll be ready for the summertime. Every year is different. No much. I know. I measured out the cubic feet, and I think I got like 11 bags. Will fill the one. Um, I'll see what happens. I do know the stuff I have is good for. I was wondering what you said excessive. I think a couple of things that are good that I can start like early spring. Um, Kale, spinach, lettuce. They like cold weather, so it's just that sometimes we can get snow all the way up to April. It has snowed Easter, so we never know about the snow. Plus, we had a very, very, very mild winter. Um, but this year, I beat you into a stream. I beat you into a stream. Wow, I beat you into a. Oh, you got into one. Yeah, sometimes I will pop in one and they're like saying bye. And like, oh, okay. Sometimes the notifications work. Sometimes they don't. Um, yeah, next year will be totally different. So I know, and it's like I know which ones need to be watered more than the other. This raised bed is really cool because it automatically drains from the bottom. I'm trying to see if I take the two tomato plants out. I don't know how their roots are, so I'm gonna have to be very gentle with them. I was just gonna leave them in there, but I think eventually they'll get too tall and they'll have nothing to grab onto. So I got two 5 gallon buckets. I had extra potting soil for that. Yeah, I mixed all the right ratio. I bought 2 books. I went to Barnes and Nobles. I hardly ever buy books where you can actually read them. Um, yeah, a cheap hoop. I seen that too. Yep, I seen that. I seen those too. Yeah, these 2 books are really interesting. I had been reading them, and I started out my little pods, and I replanted them to a Dixie cup. I had all this down. A couple things did not survive the Dixie cups. But I said, okay, I know what I did wrong. I got to grow light. So yeah, I was like so excited. I said, this is fun. I can't wait to put the big one up. And then the stinking raccoons dug up everything. Ah, I saw on the camera they came at 11 o'clock and at 3 o'clock in the morning. So one night I was like, I'm gonna sit out here, and I got it like a CO2 pew pew. And I said, I'm gonna sit out here and I'm going to wait. When this particular night, I stayed out there all night long. They never showed up. So, needless to say, I had to go get into war mode. Now, my neighbor has groundhog problems, so milk jugs. Okay, plant a winter garden now. Oh, isn't it too hot to plant a winter garden? And now you got to realize where I'm at. Our winter could start in October, could be the earliest. Last year we didn't get anything until January. We didn't get any snow. See, I knew you guys knew you could give me some tips. I am going to use the cheap hoop house. I'm going to do that. I'm gonna. Hey, Chakota. By the way, did you see what I won here? The Sasquatch was he carved this with a chainsaw. So I won this off of Freezer Brown when we went to the rendezvous. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna put some shellac on it to cover him up, so keep him longer. So this is Sassy Dan. The guy cut this with a chainsaw. I mean, he made this. Well, I got to get some milk jugs because I don't drink regular milk. I drink almond milk, unsweetened. So I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to go dig in the garbage. I have to dig in everybody's garbage now. You find milk jugs. Yeah, that's I want him. So it's gorgeous because hand carved. I mean, with a chainsaw. This guy does, I mean, excellent work. But I want to try to preserve him, so I'm going to get something to coat him with. Ask a neighbor. Eh, yeah, I have to be. Neighbors down the street. My next door neighbor and I, we don't get along. Just to say this. It's, yeah, it is very impressive. Yeah. I was surprised. I won it, and he's going camping with me, protect me, my sassy Dan. So, all right, guys, I have got to go grocery shopping for me and Mama. Buy gallon. Hey, my muddy mess, welcome in. We're actually getting ready to shut down here. Buy gallon. Yes, you know what? I didn't think about that. I did not think about that. Amanda, what's wrong with you? Buy gallon jugs of water. Yes, because I don't drink tap water either. I usually just get it from. I don't even get my cats tap water. They're spoiled. They drink spring water. And if you give them tap water, they do know the difference. You've been lurking. Okay, that's no problem. Well, everybody, I appreciate everybody coming in, and thank you so much. I'm gonna get back to my regular Tuesdays. No, it's Thursday. What are you? What am I talking? Ah, that's what happens when you hit 62. The brain's going. But yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on my infamous rosemary, aka tomato plants. So yeah. So everybody, thank you so much for coming in. Everybody have an awesome day. Stay cool if it's hot. Stay dry if it's raining. I can't tell you that it's going to be cold because it's not. So I'll see you guys next week, or I'll see you guys on any of your videos coming up. If I don't get to you right away, if like premieres, I definitely will put you in a catch up list, and I'll sit home and I will binge watch. Okay. See you guys. Thank you so much for coming. I appreciate all of you.